What's going on, guys? Eric Idison here, sales manager of the Honest Agent team and GG Homes. Today we're going to be talking about asking for reviews from your clients that just, hopefully had a very successful transaction here. So first thing you want to do is during the entire process, always be programming and letting them know, hey, I'm going to be asking for a review at the end of this. This is what really drives and fuels my business moving forward. Obviously, in today's economy, so much of our business is done off of finding products or services that are really highly reviewed. So we want to make sure that the entire time we're telling them, hey, by the end of this process, I am going to be asking you for a review. The reason I'm going to be doing such a good job is at the end of this, I am expecting a review. I'd hope that it would be a 5-star review. It's going to help me with my business. So again, number one, start programming this from the very beginning. Now, when you do close escrow or just about to close escrow, what you want to do is actually have a phone conversation or an in-person meeting, which would be even better. I'd actually do it in the final walkthrough and ask them if they could write a review and explain why it's so important to you. Use justifiers as the words like because, for example. Look, I'm going to ask you to do this review, and the reason for this is because it helps my business do X, Y, and Z. Without this, I wouldn't be able to survive. Would you please be able to do this for me? So add those justifiers in there and ask it, hopefully in person, if not over the phone. Ask them for the review. And what you want to do is send out our template. We have a template in the follow-up system that you can select. If you go into the templates and search reviews, it should populate. What it's going to do is going to have an email template. You can change it or modify it if you'd like. But in that template, you can send it out to your client. And on there is going to have links to both Facebook, Yelp, and Zillow.com. And what you want to tell them to do is, hey, look, in these review sections, please, number one, if I'm not deserving of a 5-star review, please let me know in advance so I can see if there's anything we can do to help get you to that 5-star level of service that you deserve. And second, if that is the case, what I'd like you to do is write, one review, and you can copy and paste it to save time, so it shouldn't take you too much time for everything else. And then in that review, what you want to do is coach them through a couple of different concepts. Number one is I would coach them through keywords that you want to populate later on in search engine optimization. So one of the best realtor in Scripps Ranch, or best realtor in La Mesa, greatest realtor in downtown San Diego, this realtor knows everything about this condo complex in so-and-so. You want to start think about these keywords that they can write into the review. So if there's a couple, 3, 4, 5 strong ones, what I do is I'd coach them through 3, 4, 5 things that would really help the business. If you have really good rapport and a really successful transaction, you can coach them to say just about anything you'd like. Now, you want to be able to utilize these to your advantage. Always want to be talking about service, knowledge, negotiation. These are the types of things that other prospective buyers and sellers are going to be looking for. So that's how you do the reviews. Make sure you ask them in person, you send them in the email, and next thing you do is you want to follow up. Okay, not everyone is going to be on top of the reviews right away. So you want to be on them aggressively to do follow-up. And something you can do is, as far as time frames, I'd follow up with them, the day after, the day after that, the day after that, and then start following up with them every 3 days or so until they write the review. Eventually, you should be able to get the review within the first 1 to 2 weeks. Now, another thing you can do, and if this is up to you, but I highly recommend it, is doing some type of incentive for doing the review. Maybe it's a small gift card, or it's an entry into a raffle that you do once a year or twice a year for your clients that are providing you with reviews. Make it something awesome, right? Maybe it's a $100 gift card to a nice restaurant or what have you, but get them something excited, get them excited to do something. But also, the main thing is to sell them on why it's so important to you and for your business. Law of reciprocity will take over, and you're going to have much better success getting those reviews. Also, if there's ever a time where you're unsure about a client, the transaction was a little rocky, why don't you ask them, hey, how would you review my progress, or how would you review my skills in handling this transaction? And I want you to be 100% honest with me, because I utilize this information to grow as an agent and to grow my business. And your actual feedback is so important to me, even if it's not 100% there. Where would you value me on a 0 to 5-star range? Now, if they aren't at the 5-star range, ask what it is that you can do to get them up to that 5-star level, and then go ahead and ask for the review. So if you have any questions about it, please talk to myself or one of the other team leads or assistant managers here on the team. And thank you so much.